So you cut them off. Now what? You work on you. There's nothing better than having a feeling of elevating and conquering, growing and sowing seeds inside yourself that nobody can take away. I know it's going to be lonely being alone. You know, you're going to lose a lot of people in this season. And that's going to be okay. Because in that losing other people, you're going to find yourself. I'm telling you, there's a design and a purpose for everything. And once you go through the pathway to find your purpose, I guarantee you, it'll all be worth it. I'm not going to make this super long because it doesn't need to be. That is simply what you need to do. You cut people off, or people cut you off, and that's okay. If somebody don't want to be in your life, don't beg for them to be in your life. That means that they have no value to your life. You have no value to them, and you don't need to be there. And that should be okay. It should always be okay to be yourself and to be able to be by yourself and not be threatened or have some type of fear for being alone, or fear of being alone, rather. You guys are going to be amazing in this season. The work starts in you. You know, whether you believe in ancestors, universe, God, of some other higher, it doesn't matter. I prefer God myself, but it doesn't matter. And what I mean by it doesn't matter is the work that you have to do, it all starts in you. You can't avoid that. You're not going to be able to skip that. We're moving into a different time. And so is the world. So you got to play catch up now. Because we've been lagging behind so long. The world is saying, I'm going on without you. I'm growing and I'm going to evolve without you. It's time to catch up. Don't worry about the people that you left behind. Because once you dig into yourself, the people that you need are going to come out of nowhere. And it's going to be people that are better suited to complement who you are. It's going to be people that share your not your total thoughts and beliefs, but it's going to be people that's going to understand where you're coming from, going to understand your journey, and you guys are going to walk that journey together. You're going to grow together. That's going to be your tribe. Be ready for your tribe. Be ready for your real group of friends, acquaintances, loved ones. I know it's hard to cut people off. I know it's hard to be cut off. I've had to do both. I've had to endure it. But I guarantee you, the people that will come into your life after that will be the ones that are meant to be there. And you know, I'm not saying cut people off because, you know, sometimes you got to cut family members off. And I'm not saying cut them off forever, but cut them off until they get their shit right. And then you start using discernment and you get your shit right. So you can see the BS for the BS and the real for the real. We're not kids anymore. Let that silly shit go. Grow, be grown. We get stuck in this mindset where we don't want to move if we're comfortable. This world is never going to be comfortable, people. It's always ever changing. And so are the people in it. So the best thing that you can do is to figure out who you are for real. Be that authentic, beautiful person that you're supposed to be. And find like-minded people who will make the experience, make your time here on earth, your life, what you have left, that will make it worthwhile without regrets. So you can look back and you can say, these were the best years of my life because, and not because you had these people, but because you had these experiences with the people. Because you've had new experiences for yourself. Guys, listen. I'm sorry. My allergies kill me early in the morning. It's a never-ending battle. But anyway, forage through the forest. See what you can find. That forest is yourself. What you will find is beauty, grace, love for you. You can't go out here loving nobody else if you can't love yourself. So love yourself. Respect yourself. Get out of the mindset that we've been put in for forever, since we've been born. It's time to think different and act different. You guys, we're going to be okay. I just want you to understand what happens next. Because some people get lost and they don't want to lose people or let people go because they don't know what's going to happen next. Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen next. You're going to find you. And that's all you're going to need to do. Everything else will fall in place. Once you begin to do the work, things will begin to fall in place out of nowhere. I can't hold your hand through that. No life coach or spiritual coach can do that. No spiritual worker, period, can do that. Only you can do that. It all boils down to you. And if you're ready to face you. I say if you've decided to cut someone off or someone has cut you off and you've decided to let it be, then you've begun those first steps to finding out who you are, to understanding yourself. So go, guys, go. Be free. Don't let this slow you down. Don't let it stop you. Oh, so what? Somebody don't want to hang out with you, talk to you, be cool with you no more. So what? We came in this world alone. We gonna probably leave alone. Remember those days before you had friends, before you accumulated any friend. The first friend you needed to be or to have was you. As a child, there are a lot of times as a child, if you can remember your childhood, when you didn't have people to play with, you only had, say, toys. whatever toys you chose. And those toys, for lack of a better way of expressing it, were your friends. Because those were the things that you played with to make you happy. In other words, you knew how to make yourself happy without someone else. Once we graduated to start getting friends and socializing, it seems we forgot how to satisfy ourselves. It's as if we need other people to make us happy, and we don't. I've always said in my life, it is nice to have friends, but I don't have to have them. That was put to the test. And I realized I did care more than I always said that I did. But now I learned how to bring myself back and depend and love me, loving on me. That's the only thing I know, the only thing I'm comfortable with now. Y'all better understand. It's you that's going to save you. It's not me. It's not another spiritual worker. It's not the cards. It's not the universe. It's not God. It's not your friends. The people that you love, that left, that you want to be by your side, that you just feel like you need to keep going on. It's none of that. It's you. It's you. You better stand up and act like you know it. Act like you're proud that you've been given that power by God. You've been given the choice. The choice to decide whether you want to stay here and fight it out and become everything that you've been meant to become since day one. Since before conception, actually. Or if you want to go the beaten path and do what you want to do and have a hard life. Or if you want to live with regrets. It's up to you. I say be the best that you can be. Why not? That's why we got free will. And free will is a beautiful thing when you use it in a loving way. And the first loving way that you got to use it is to yourself. So stop worrying about what you lost. Just worry about what you're going to gain. Just because you don't see it yet doesn't mean that it's not coming. Doesn't mean that you're not going to give it. And it damn sure doesn't mean that you don't deserve it. Don't let the devil play games with your mind. Don't let no one play games with your mind, making you feel less than, or having you to believe that you don't deserve the best in this life, or that you can't achieve the best in this life. I don't care who you are, how old you are, you can and you do. You deserve it all. You just got to be willing to go out there and get it. But first, you got to know yourself. Knowing yourself tells you exactly what you're going to go, how you're going to be able to go through life. It tells you exactly how you're going to be able to achieve the things you want to achieve. And if you can even achieve them, and you can achieve them even with that if, you just have to adjust. You have to fix yourself. which is working on you. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Love on yourself. Stop worrying about loving on somebody else. And when you ain't got somebody else to love on you, I'll love on you. I know it's from a distance, but it doesn't matter. I'm here for you. I just want y'all to be here for yourself. I just had that quick message. Work on you. And then you're going to see why you don't need any of those people that didn't serve anything of your greater good. You'll start to understand. I can't tell you. You have to go through it. You have to feel it. You have to walk that walk yourself. But I can promise you, what's on the other side is nothing but grace. Nothing but love. And nothing but the best that you can ever ask for your life. Keep moving, y'all. And don't let nothing or nobody stop you. We in here. We are here. And we're going to learn to be the best that we can be. I'm out.